So a monkey and a duck walk into a donut shop and ask, "What's that weirdo with the camera doing?" Well, this is what I'm doing. Let's install on that Shovel-Ice Tuesdays, Fork on the Road show. Tasty America on a budget, specifically at Duck Donuts in Paramus, New Jersey. Need I say more? In this episode, we're gonna crack you up. Let me rephrase. So a cop and a duck and a monkey walk into a donut shop and want to know what's that weirdo doing with the camera? Well, something that's illegal. With apologies to David Romero. It's drifting time! Donuts. I have no doubt this is going to be quite an addictive treat. If you're wondering who the duck at Duck Donuts is, that's Ollie. Anyway, let's see what Ollie's whipped up today. This is the Chocolate Explosion. Yep, chocolate glazed donut, Oreo sprinkles. Looks pretty good. But before we tuck into that one donut, you're about to learn the power of the shape of this donut, which is a circle. Or in this case, a zero, which yes, is nothing, but it doesn't mean nothing, as you're about to see in Curious George, the donut delivery. I accidentally purchased this for 25% off 99 cents, without knowing that this was actually in one of my Curious George compilation books. You know, a whole bunch of stories in just one book. Oh well, I think this is a delicious way to take care of this and move on. Anyway, it's adapted from the TV series Teleplay, written by Joe Fallon. Monica Perez was in charge of the adaptation. It's a Huffman Mifflin publication. There was only one treat that could really do the man with the yellow hat and George's appetites proud, and that would be donuts. Of course, donuts with eggs, but still. A Saturday morning is a special morning, and it always cries out for donuts. The man with the yellow hat wanted a dozen donuts, but not before illustrating to George the power of a zero. You add one zero next to one, and you get 10 donuts. Add another zero, and then you get 100 donuts. The more zeros you add, the greater the amount is. George and Chalky, Steve and Betsy's dog, learned the hard way. While the man with the yellow hat asked for a dozen donuts, George wrote down a couple zeros for 100 dozen donuts. The biggest day in the history of donuts. Which of course leads to a wild chase throughout the city between Mrs. Donuts and her crew and George and Chalky. A chase that ultimately leads them back to the apartment, where Hundley, that would be the doorman's dog, leads Mrs. Donuts and her team to deliver the 100 dozen donuts. Does George even know? Does anyone know what 100 dozen donuts mean? Thank goodness they didn't ask for 1,000. In any event, that would have been a complete waste of donuts if it weren't for all the hungry firemen that George gratefully gave all the donuts to. And after having his fill, that's how many donuts there were left. 0. So after reading that story, you can solve this donut place value game. 1 times 10, 2 times 10, 3 times 10, learning once again about the power of 0. 10, 20, 30. There you go, problem solved. You also get to learn about the power of 10 in this final page. Curious George adds a few extra zeros to his donut order and doesn't realize just how big his delivery problem is going to get. With 2 fun educational activities inside, and this retailing for $3.99 in the US and $4.99 in Canada. It might be part of a bigger book that I have at home, but I think this is definitely a scrumptiously singular way to learn about the power of 0. And what delicious power it really holds. Maybe too delicious for one monkey's appetite. And that, my friends, is TSR Operation Zero. Curious Thoughts, the donut delivery being awarded all 5 claps. If I could clap right now, I'm holding the camera with one hand. Nevertheless, I'm looking forward to handling this Dirty Dozen with clean hands and kid gloves. Even though I'm not the biggest donut fan around. I know, soccer. But you kinda gotta go for it. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time at Chelsea Market in New York for our finale. Stay tuned and stay hungry. Thanks for being with us. Hot donuts. Yum. Thanks for watching. Check out more TSR by clicking on another awesome review like this one, top left. And be sure to subscribe by clicking top right. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.